That's official.
You win.
That's right. That's right. You win. I win. Everybody wins. How's everybody feeling today, man? We're going to take it slow today just because my energy level is not there, but we're definitely going to get into this drop. That is right. We are talking about the Little Prince drop that is going down on Vivi. The Little Prince on the moon. Now, before we get this episode started, I need everybody to please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It is easy and it is free. What we're going to do today is we're going to take a little deep dive, a little short deep dive, right? And we're going to go look at the history. We're going to go look at this book and we're going to talk about it a little bit. We're going to talk about it a little bit. We are going to talk about it a little bit. That is right. If you guys are into free things, go ahead and check out Chiko Roku NFT. The link is in the description. You guys get a free NFT every single day. So go hit the link and get your free NFT. The Little Prince. That is right. The Little Prince. This is the NFT that is dropping on Vivi. We're going to talk about it, man. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys understand this character. Have you guys read the book? Do you guys remember this book? Did you guys read this while you were in school? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's get into it. That's right. That's right. Now, the first thing we're gonna go look at is we're gonna look at this book, at this little breakdown of the book. So let's get into that. Oh, it's not sharing. It's not sharing.
Story about a man who crashed. This is a story about a man who crashes his plane in the Sahara Desert. As he attempts to repair his plane, he encounters a little prince with golden hair. The prince shares that he is from a distant planet, a small planet with a rose and 3 volcanoes. The prince then shares
A planet with a rose and 3 volcanoes. Imagine we would have gotten that. That would have been dope.
that he has traveled from planet to planet, meeting different and unique individuals. The man is dying of thirst, and the prince suggests that they walk in the desert to find the well. They eventually find the well, and the man's thirst is quenched. In the end, the prince returns to his planet, and the man returns safely to civilization. The majority of the story is immersed in a sense of isolation and solitude. The prince travels alone from planet to planet. Each planet is occupied by one individual, and the man crashes his plane in the desert. However, the story's essence shifts from solitude to friendship when the prince learns what it means to be tamed from a fox. The fox explains that to tame someone or something means to set it apart from the others like it.
I think that if they would have dropped the actual book, that would have done something different, right? They should have dropped the book along with the character, but we actually took notice last night of some stuff. We're gonna let this play and I'm gonna show you guys something that I found.
Treat it special and as an individual. The prince realizes that the rose on his planet is unlike any on Earth, and he learns to cherish it, leading to his return to his planet. The author also uses satire and caricatures to portray how different adults may view life. As the prince travels from planet to planet, he meets people who are characterized by their extreme flaws, such as the proud king, busy banker, drunk, and lamplighter. Each of these individuals views their world and the surrounding stars differently. The author spends a lot of time talking about the stars. Stars can represent life, and in this story, the author illustrates that stars or life have different meanings to different people. The prince views the stars as something that is free and to be enjoyed by everyone. He encourages the man to view the stars as little bells. But by the end, the author proposes that the stars can represent tears and sadness.
Oh, how sad. How sad. That is right. That is right. That was a little sneak peek on the minute book reports about the Little Prince. I'm going to play another one, and then I'm going to show you guys what I found on the Media Link website. Now, you guys probably already saw this on Twitter, but it don't matter. I'm going to still show it to you guys. I'm excited about this book. This book has an amazing story. The problem is that I wish we would have gotten the book. Now, this media licensor, Media Link, we're going to go check out the website right now. But before we do, we're going to snap into another little 1-minute breakdown of the video.
Hi, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry is a beloved children's book that tells the story of a young prince who travels from planet to planet.
Whoa, I cannot read that. I cannot listen to that. Sorry, I can't listen to that. I started to look for different videos. Oh. What is this? 1 minute for the Little Prince. Is this gonna break down the book? Music sheet. No, this is not it. This is not it. Okay, so let me not get distracted with that. Let me not get distracted. Let me show you guys what I found. So last night I was with the biggest bro. I don't know if you guys joined that stream, but we started looking at the different types of licenses that Media Link has, and these are it. So if Vivi is already working with the Media Link, let me go check Sesame Street. Did they get Sesame Street through them? I'm not too sure. I think they got Sesame Street. Okay, so this is Media Link. This is their brands and the brands they're working with and the brands they're allowed or able to license, I believe. And there's different categories. We got classic, animation, preschool, and lifestyle. So right now we're in the animation category. They got Chainsaw Man. They got Doobie. Wow. They got the little green cacti. Pets Rock, Ricky Room. We got Sesame Street in here. We got Leash and Friends. We got Garfield. We got The Little Prince. That is right. We got The Little Prince. Now, this is the first one that I believe that we've gotten from this licensor. Now, the question is, are we going to work further and lock in any of these drops, right? Are we going to lock in a Garfield? Imagine we get a Garfield. I mean, they're working with Nickelodeon out there, Pawn Inc. So, LPP, Palmas. We got emojis. Imagine we got an emoji drop. I think that'll be pretty legendary. If we get an emoji drop, that'll be legendary. We got a Popeye in here. If we get a Popeye, that'll be legendary as well. We got these right here. I'm not too sure what these are. We got My Hero Academia, which is pretty good. We got, is that Gundam? I don't know if that's Gundam. Kid E Cats, Final Finlay Son. I'm not too sure what that is. Sakura, we got in the building. Mr. Bean, obviously everybody knows Mr. Bean. Happy Playground, that's right, Happy Playground. Are you guys into that? That looks like the Mighties. Mr. Men and Little Miss. That will be so cool to get as a drop. I mean, these are so recognizable, but I don't think it's gonna go crazy, like sell out and really make people go bananas. This one will. If we were to able to lock down Pac-Man, that'll be legendary, right? That would be legendary. That would be legendary. But I don't think we're getting Pac-Man, right? Are we getting Pac-Man? We might get Pac-Man. If we do get Pac-Man, it needs to be gamified off the bat. Giantosaurus. That's right. We got Ghostbusters. We got Bleach. This is original stuff. Peppa Pig. That's right. We got Peppa Pig. I've seen this around too. So it's too strange, right? Not too alien. We got Baby Shark. Now this is in the animation. Let's go to the preschool. Ooh, we got, okay, so these are the same ones. We got lifestyle. I think the lifestyle category is all right. We got classic. That's the category that we're into, the classic category, because every single one of these will be a hit, except Mr. Bean. If we get Mr. Bean, it depends, right? If we get the real life version of him, that'll be dope, but not the cartoon one. Moomin Valley. I think that we could just delete these two and just focus on this role right here. If we were able to get these from Media Link, I think we're into something special. I think that if we're able to get these through Media Link, it'll be something special. Now let's go check out this Medium article because we're gonna go take a look and see what we got going on. We got this piece right here. That's right. We got the piece, The Little Prince, and it's animated. That's right. So I wonder what the animations would be. I think they actually posted the animation, so we're gonna go take a look at that. The list price is 30 gems, which is a little steep. For something like this, I would expect to pay 20 gems, 25 gems, even 15, right? If they were to do something like 15, it's not that big of a character. I don't know if it is good for like the European marketplace, because this book has been translated in 345 languages. That's right. That's what we saw last night, right? Now, the list price is 30 gems. Are you guys going for this? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going for this, man. Please don't lie to me. 3,443 editions, 3443. Now, just to let you guys know that in the book, this character, right, the Little Prince, in the book, he comes from a planet, and the planet is 612. So I'm wondering, are people going to be looking for that mint number, right? Are people going to be looking for that 612 mint number? I'm not too sure. But that's just one fun fact that I wanted to share with you guys. 3,443 editions. It's the first appearance, licensed by Media Link, brand The Little Prince. Now, I want to go check out Cookie Monster to see if that is licensed by Media Link. I'm not too sure. It could be. And if it is, that means that more than likely we're going to get some more stuff from them. Let me see Cookie Monster. And I love that I can look up Cookie Monster that fast without having to really break myself to find them. Licensor, it doesn't say, license Sesame Workshop. Okay, so never mind. Sesame Workshop is a different licensor than Media Link. So if we were to get Sesame Street. We probably get them from Sesame Street Workshop. We could get Garfield. We could get Popeye. We could get a bunch of stuff when it comes to this drop. We could definitely get a bunch of stuff with this drop. I'm excited about this one. This one's going to be a good one. In the long term, it's going to be a good one. It's going to solidify Vivi as having one of the most nostalgic IPs. I think that's where Vivi's going, right? They messed up with He-Man, right? Masters of the Universe. Shout out to Cryptoys. If we would have gotten Masters of the Universe, that would have been legendary, but you just can't have them all, right? We can have most of them. And Vivi is definitely going to have the most IPs, the most recognizable IPs, and the most variations and varieties of IPs. And I think because of that, it's going to attract a lot of people, a lot of new people, and these people might not care about interoperability. It's true. Alex and Crypto. What's up, Alex and Crypto? I appreciate you for being a channel member, man. Thank you, Alex and Crypto, so much.
Flawless victory.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much. You are a stallion. You are a stallion. Ooh, he's an alien. So he's an alien. He might be. Yo, RK, send me a link. I got a question, yo. Okay, I'm gonna send you a link right now. And because I'm about to get out of here in a little bit. I'm not gonna stay too long today. So here's a link, Doctor Strange, if you want to jump on. I feel it. Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen are really good animes. Those would be hype. That's right. Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen is dope. The thing is that it's gonna be dope for the Asian marketplace, but I'm talking about for the North American marketplace, right? Not that many people know Jujutsu Kaisen or Chainsaw Man. Is that what it's called? Not that many people know it, so I don't know how good it's gonna do. But at the end of the day, Vivi is gonna have the most nostalgic IP. It is what it is, and nobody's gonna be able to compete with them. So you know, what's up, Doctor Strange? How you feeling out here?
Yo, good morning, my brother. How you doing?
Oh man, you got the head shave. You're looking fresh. You're looking like a gang member out here. I see you, man.
I'm an honorary, you know what I'm saying, Compton gang member. I won't disclose which side I'm on. You know what's funny, man? My uncle, you might have, I don't know, you might know his name, you might not, but his name was
Mm,
Snow. He lived in
Snow.
Compton. Yeah, he
Is he
was
a
an
white dude?
older,
He's not a white
no,
guy.
no, it's my uncle, so he's not white.
Okay.
But
You
they
never
called him
know.
Snow.
You could have a white uncle.
Well, they say, people like to look at their family tree. They only look at it because if they shake it, a Negro might fall out. Just kidding, just kidding.
Mm.
But so my uncle, he lived on the same block where they filmed Boys in the Hood. So
Mm.
John, he knew John Singleton. He had to like sign a thing so that because the part where they found the body, that's where my uncle's house is at. So when they walk to the end and it's like a dead end, and then they bang a right through that gate, that
Yeah.
last house on the block was my uncle's house. So I had cousins in Compton that lived a couple of blocks from each other. And all through the 90s, they was both trying to kill each other because one is a blood and the other was a Crip.
Wow.
Thank God they
Wow.
didn't kill each other. But
For
yeah,
real.
it was that crazy in my family. But I had a question, man. So pretty much you're like my new mentor, you know what I'm saying, on Vivi, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna,
What?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You didn't know it yet, but that's what you are, you know what I'm saying? So I might as well just let you know now that's what you are, right?
Oh, yeah, you're
So
my mentor too, man. I look for you for guidance too, man.
I look at it like this, like we all have our different perspectives, different focuses.
Now,
So
now
like
is this something we should have a private conversation, or we could just have it here?
no, I wanted to come on here because I think
Okay.
that
Okay.
especially if you save this or whatever and you post it, like it might help someone else in my position because I want to know things from your perspective because last time we was on live, like we had a good healthy exchange of our perspectives, you know what I'm saying? And it definitely it's kind of like Big as Bro was talking about last night, like, and you were explaining to people through your chat, like how long do you hold on to something? You know what I'm saying? And you got to know when to let it go. And it's not even knowing when. At this point, you might as well sell it as soon as you get it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sell it, because that's what I'm learning from you at this point. Because you basically said to me like the pretenses I was functioning over was shit that was going on last year. This ain't last year no more. You know what I'm saying? So you got to move accordingly with the times you're in. So with that
Right.
said, right? You remember the Jim Lee Batman? That
Yeah.
whole set with dude flying sideways, all of them, the three.
The Crypto
So
Pro
I hit,
Batman. Yeah.
yeah. So I hit the Jim Lee, the one where he's just standing there with the cape, and then they made the blue one similar
Yeah.
to it. I hit a 420 on that one
Ooh.
on the drop. and I never tried to sell it or anything. And
Oh,
I think I did list it one time for like a crazy amount of money. Not, nothing to take serious. You remember when we used to do stupid stuff like that? Listing stuff crazy amount. But
right.
I was just on the app and I was like, you know what? I never put stuff in an auction. Let me try it. So
Mm,
I put it in for auction and I set it at 120 because I said, okay, the box price was 40. And I know Vault says sometimes like with good mints, you basically want to charge like a certain times what the floor is and stuff like that. But I said, nah, I'm gonna charge 3 times what the box price is. So I put 120 and I listed it for auction. So last night I get a VB notification that the auction ended and that there was one bidder at 120. So I was like, okay, well, where's the money at? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how the auctions go. So I'm like, oh wait, he got 24 hours to pay. So then I'm thinking, man, what if this person just backs out? Like, you know how people be doing that, and the only penalty is like you're just not gonna be able to buy out the market for 24 hours or something stupid. There's no real penalty for
right.
saying you're gonna buy. So I went to sleep like, well, I guess I'll find out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, if it's real or not. So I wake up, you know what I'm saying, I go on the app and he paid for it. So it's gone now, right? I'm a little sad. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, I could probably grab one of them shits for like $7 right now just to replace it, right? No great serial number, who cares, right? If
And
you really into the piece, own it. You
and
shouldn't care
just
about the serial.
and just to add on to that,
Hmm.
there's people out here that collect 420s. So
Yeah.
even reaching out to them directly before listing it would be something that I would do. Just even on
Mm,
Twitter, like,
okay.
yo, I got a 420. Who's interested? Because
Okay.
then somebody will not nobody's checking the auctions like that every day, especially on an
Right.
item that's old. So you
Right.
would have to like maybe even come on, do a live stream and let it be known, yo, I
Right.
gotta, because there's people out there like G Money collects 420s, Crazy Dan
Right.
420 collects 420s. There's a lot of
Mm,
people in the community that collect 420s. So even before doing that, I would always go on Twitter and just put it out there like, yo, I'm getting rid of this 420, and then people will tag
right.
somebody that's collecting
Okay.
420s.
Yo, solid advice, man. I wish I would have talked to you about it before I listed it, but at the same time, I'm happy it's sold.
Yeah,
Um, I do feel, it's worth more than that, but at the same time, in today's market, it's hard to say. You got to just kind of get in where you fit in, so to speak. Like what I did do was look at the listings, and there were people with not as great mint numbers that was selling them for crazy prices, but nobody was buying it either. So it's kind of like, So my question, why I wanted to come on here is, what comic book is missing out of my collection? What important comic book is missing out of my collection that I don't have?
the
That I
Venom,
think you just, yeah, that you bought like 3 of, right?
I got 4.
4. So, bastard. Um, Now, here's the other dilemma.
What is the other
I am a
dilemma?
total fanboy, moon boy for this new Iron Man. I like
Okay,
have to have it.
it's gonna go lower.
I Okay,
It's gonna
so
go
that
lower.
was
It's
one.
gonna go lower.
That's damn. That was one question.
The Venom one might not go lower though. But
Right.
the Iron
So
Man
my
is definitely going lower.
so my question is, all right. Hypothetically, I got like 220 gems. We need to keep 60 set aside for the Hulk drop. That has to be secured. And then the scary part is, with it having less mints this time, there's no guarantee I'll even hit it. So then I technically need more than 60 to secure the next Hulk. So now the first part is, how much do you think I need to secure a Hulk if I don't land it on a drop?
What I would do, let's say I had 220 gems, because I don't care about the last Hulk. I'm not playing that game. I mean, I could, and I
I am, because
will.
I'm fully in. I got all the Hulks.
Yeah, and I could go back and get the Hulks too. I got 2 red ones right now. But I'm not playing the
And you
game.
don't have to hit them on drops, right?
No. So
The
what I would do,
problem is, I think this is going to have a bottleneck on this last Hulk, and it's going to go for a lot in the aftermarket. So I want to know what
it
you thought
is.
on that.
It
It is.
is. Yeah. If what I'm doing is I'm holding 2 red Hulks. Now, when the next Hulk gets announced, I'm gonna go for the drop. If I do get the drop, then now I got the red one and the last one, which means I could sell one of my red ones and get the green one in Mastro.
Right.
If I don't get the drop, I got 2 red ones to flip. Now I know the red one's gonna go up. I'm guessing like almost 300 or past it. So if I was gonna play the game and if I was intending to play the game as far as the Hulk drop, I would use the 220 myself and I would purchase a red Hulk. I would purchase a red Hulk, right? Because if I don't get the last drop, at least I'm gonna be able to flip that for a profit and hopefully come up with a little bit closer to where I need to be. Because the last Hulk is gonna be 400, 500 gems, right? Because think about this: when the first one dropped, it didn't sell out. When the second drop came out, it didn't sell out. It still hasn't sold out. But the Green Hulk, but the Maestro replaced where the Green Hulk was. The Green Hulk was sitting at 48, and that's where the Maestro is sitting at, right? The Green Hulk pumped to 90. So now the Red Hulk came out. The Red Hulk's doing, 200. The Green Hulk is gonna go up to 200, and I think that the last Hulk would be around, I want to say 400, 350, 400 at least. At least that's like the minimum that you're gonna need for the last Hulk. The minimum. It could go even further than that, right? I think it'll all depend on how dope that Hulk is. I think that's just what was gonna dictate what the move is. Because if the airdrop sucks, I'm selling. Does that make sense?
Am I back?
Yo,
All right, there we go. Yeah, man. Somebody's freaking messaging me like a madman and like trying to get the messages off my screen and not disconnected. But I would say our situations are totally different, and that's kind of why I was trying to give you exact details as to where I'm at in my scenario. Because your scenario and my scenario is, I think, kind of different, other than the fact that the thing I have a double of is like Luke, but at the same time, that Luke ain't going for what a Red Hulk is going for if I was to sell it. So
yeah.
my whole thing is like, based on your price prediction, if I don't hit the Hulk on the drop, I'm pretty much not going to get it, because if I only got 220 gems and it's going to go for
That's not
400
gonna be
gems,
enough. Yeah, that's
right?
not gonna be enough. It's
So
gonna
if that's
surpass
the
the Red
case,
Hulk. It's gonna surpass the Red Hulk by 100 gems. So wherever the Red
right,
Hulk's at least 100 gem minimum over that.
more right, that would make sense. So my thing is like, if that's the case, do I just secure a lethal protector now?
I know. Yes. Sorry about
So
that.
if that's the case, do I just go ahead and secure a lethal protector now, and then just try and play the drop? And if I don't get it, and it just is what it is, or
It's tough. It's just really all on luck. If you get the drop, you get the drop, right? If you get the drop,
right,
then it's just that's the luck of the draw, right? I think that for me, I do want to go. I do want the Red Hulk. I do want the Hulk airdrop. But I don't, because I don't know what it is.
right,
If I know what it is, but then again, everything crashes.
right.
Everything crashes. So it's like, if I was to go for the airdrop, as soon as I get it, I'm gonna flip it. So it's because it's like, look at Thanos, look at the Gauntlet.
Yep,
I
yep.
mean, those things had more hype than the Hulk. Those things had a year to
Exactly,
marinate.
exactly.
But then again, look at how much these pieces pumped to. The Eye of Agamotto was over 1K. So,
Right.
if so, then my play would be on the safe bet. Is like, I know I'm gonna make gems playing with this Red Hulk. I got my Red Hulk. I got one of them at 80 gems, 83 gems. I got
Right.
the second one at like maybe 120 or something. So, regardless of what happens, I'm gonna make a little bit of profit. Now, am I gonna make enough profit to get the Hulk airdrop? If I wait long enough, after the airdrop, 2 months into it, I might be able to go get it in the market for way cheaper than it costs for Green Hulk,
Mm,
for the price of Green Hulk. So it also comes with patience. And
mm.
that's something that I've been practicing, is like, what's the point of having it in my wallet when there's no VVverse? It's not like I could show it off anyways. So there's no point in me having it in my wallet today. That's how I see it for myself.
Well, I
Sometimes,
wouldn't say I wouldn't. I definitely don't have the same mentality that I can't show it off, because I show off my shit a lot between making
right.
AR videos. I do a lot of
True.
shit in my vault. I post that on the feed. Post it on Twitter. Like, I could show it off. I mean, I just did a video the other day with a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to show off plenty. He was blown away, and I made some dope content out of that. But I know what you're saying overall. I just don't think the VVverse is the end all be all to showing your stuff off.
No, no. But
You know?
it's a first big step. Because right now,
Yeah,
How many of us are really building out showrooms right now?
I don't know, but I know I've always been a showroom
Right,
builder.
right, right,
But
right.
that's just me, not.
That's you.
And
Most of
there's
us
not going to
aren't.
be people into the VBverse either, believe it or not. You might
True
think
story.
everyone is, but
True
it might be a
story.
little overwhelming for some people. And the more technical you make it and the more options you give people, they're just like, it's too much. Some people like just selecting an item, putting it somewhere and tapping it, and that's it. So it's going to depend. But I
Regardless,
don't want to let the VBverse dictate what I have in my
nah,
vault or
that
not
was
right
just an
now.
example. That was just an example. All I was trying to say was there's no point in me having it in my wallet today. Like I don't need Iron Man in my wallet today. I could wait till it goes down to 80 gems and then purchase them. Feel better about myself and not stress out. I don't want to
Right.
stress out, right?
But
Like,
that's so you believe it's going to trend downward, but something like Lethal Protector, I believe it might trend upward only from here. So that's what makes me scared on not securing one now,
I
like
mean,
sooner
the
than later.
Lethal Protector has been going down from where it was. It was at 300 the first day. It was at
You're right.
160.
You're
You know, I
right.
bought I bought one at 160. But
You're
my
right.
girl bought one at 189 or 289. She bought one at 300. So
Really.
the Lethal Protector crashed heavy. It's half
Yeah.
price right now.
But
Yes, I paid 300 for one of them.
right. But you kind of DCA downward too, which is the right thing to do at the
I
same
had no
time.
choice. I had no choice. Once I bought
Right.
that one, it went down to 160. I snagged one, and then I jumped the gun. And
Mm,
it was and the reason it crashed was because there's too many things going on right now in the ecosystem. There's a Hulk
right.
expectation. There's a lot of stuff going on in VV that's very valuable and people
Right.
want. And there's too
Yeah.
many drops back to back for us to have them all. Is almost impossible unless you're rich.
Right.
You
That's
know.
a fact. I mean, they said that a while ago. I remember in an AMA or whatever, they were like, yo, it's going to be so many drops coming. They were like, the only way you can keep up is if you're a whale. This was when I was at Comic Con talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they were telling me then they were trying to get to where it was a drop a day. You know what I'm saying? If not multiple. Because
Yeah, I
at that
remember that.
time, what I was saying they could have did to offset bots was basically do a drop at the same time. So let's say you do a comic drop and a collectible drop. You're doing both at the same time. And it would kind of thin people out and then take away the blind box where people have to choose what they're going for. So if all the bots are going to concentrate over here and on this specific thing, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, with a blind box, they were just getting a lion's share of the blind boxes anyway. So it was just like, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? So I was just suggesting things that they could do to try and throw these bots off, man. Even if it's something where the buy button changes where it is on the screen. Like we were trying to just come up with anything at that time, but things have obviously died down now. But you know,
We'll never get rid of bots. It's never
nah,
gonna
nah.
happen. It's
The
never
only
gonna
way
happen.
is through MCP. That's the only way.
That'll definitely help. That'll definitely help.
Yeah,
I think the surprise drops also help with bots. Like bots are not getting surprise drops, right?
right.
Um, but yeah, as far as the Hulk
These
is,
are the collectors like me.
yeah, and I'm a collector too. Unfortunately, there's patterns going on in the app, right?
Yeah,
To where I mean, no matter what it is, and I also think about this, right? Yes, everything I get, I most of the times I sell it, except
right,
comic books. Comic books,
right,
I love comics, but when it comes to even Iron Man, when Iron Man came out, my intuition, my mind before the drop was, I'd be surprised if this sells out. I didn't think it was gonna sell
wow,
out.
wow. I
Yeah,
knew it was going to sell out.
it only sold out because the animation was so good. Otherwise, it was a lot of editions for 60 gems,
Yeah,
and
but
it
that's
wasn't
why
even
I
the
knew it
first
would sell
appearance.
out. I knew it would sell out because it was only one collectible and the animation was sick.
The animation was sick, and the thing is that the bigger the hype behind the item, the more I stay away from it
Mm,
because it's like right when it dropped. I said to myself, "Oh man, this ain't gonna go that much above retail." It was just too many of them.
right,
Too many of them. So once I got the drop and I sold it instantly, I got 180 for my Iron Man.
right.
And I as soon as I got it, I ran outside, I recorded a video, and I put it up in the marketplace because I got to experience it.
Yeah,
Something that I think about,
yeah,
because we're into like lowrider cars and stuff, right?
yeah,
Now, when it comes to a car, the car is stuck on Earth. You
yeah,
can't take it with you when you die, right?
yeah,
So when you have a car, most people want to preserve it and not mess it up because they don't want to put hydraulics on it because it ruins the car. But then again, you can't take it with you when you die. And the purpose of being here is to enjoy it while you're here.
Mm.
Something it's almost like in order for me to experience it, I don't need to hold it. In order for me to show it off, I don't need to hold it. I can run, make a video, save the video, and sell it in the marketplace. And now I can still experience the content. I can still experience the draw. And
Yeah.
I don't get stuck on the collectibles like that.
Right.
Another thing too that
It's
I
the
keep in
comics. I'm totally with you. It's the comics.
is the comics, and they're also cheaper, right? I mean, the comics you're gonna sell them for what? A few gems,
This
an
goes back.
iron.
I think me and you both we did the debate with Vivi for a while ago. Remember that? We did the debate and me and you were on the side of comics, if you remember. And he
Yeah, I
he was
remember
on the
that.
side of collectibles. And we had to come up with reasons. And I think to me, the main point is when we were kids, we were not collecting statues of these characters. We were collecting the comics. Yes, you could argue some toys, but
Yeah,
even the toys wouldn't have been popping if it wasn't for the books. So it's like that's what I connect to. When I say I connect to Spider Man, it's from a comic, not him, just him. And having him as a statue, like when I first got on the app, it was dope. Don't get me wrong. Like having Batman, that was dope. But when they dropped comics, that shit hit
actually,
a
I'm
whole nother
lying.
level.
I'm lying. I got a secret rare comic recently, Spider-Man 2099. I got the secret rare, and I
That's the
flipped
shit.
it. I flipped it. I sold it for
What?
200. And
Wait, you hit it on the
yeah,
drop?
yeah.
Oh, sick.
And the thing
I
is
didn't get
like
selected.
if I get the common or uncommon, I'm gonna keep it because what I'm gonna sell it for a few gems. But if it's
Right,
something like that where
right.
there's a significant price and something like that, it's so hype. I sold mine, and I'm gonna go look at the marketplace right now. I sold mine for 200. I think I sold like 180 actually, and I could probably buy that right now for maybe 120. I have no idea. I'm just taking a wild guess. Spider-Man 2099, the secret rare. How much is that comic book going for right now in the marketplace? Probably less than 200. Problem even Incredible Hulk when it came out, it was over 45. It is sitting at where it came at 45. I didn't think it was gonna go under 45. I stacked 8 of them at 45, thinking it would never go down there. It's Hulk number
Mhm.
one. It's the
Right.
most important comic, and people still disrespected it. There's like so many listings at 45. This is gonna go to 40. I've seen this at 43 already. You know,
Me
and
too.
and so the thing is that in my mind, things could happen overnight. Things could change overnight. I can sell my Iron Man today, and tomorrow there's something that happens to where I'm gonna regret it.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, I also got to pay attention to the space. And if I start seeing signs, because it's not gonna happen directly overnight, right? We're gonna get some things ahead of time where we're gonna start expecting something to happen. We're gonna start seeing Bitcoin start pumping like crazy. There's gonna be a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
things in the world that are gonna
Oh yeah.
happen before that's gonna give us some signals for me to be like, okay, I think it's time to. But then again,
Yeah.
I got enough stuff. I got a bunch of comic books. I got some collectibles, but I'm happy where I'm at. If everything pumps tomorrow, I'm not happy because I feel like I could accumulate more. I just don't have the money. But if it pumps tomorrow, I have enough stuff to have a good time selling.
Right, right.
And if I
That's it. That's
really
what
want the Iron Man, if I really, really want the Iron Man, I can sell some stuff that I have to get them down the line. So the dope thing about collectibles is not like in the
that's
real
cool.
world. In the real world, when I go to a comic book shop, because I'm always at comic book shops, when I was at the comic book shop yesterday, and I saw Masters of the Universe #1, the movie adaptation, and I looked at the comic book and I was like, "Ooh!" And I was thinking to myself, if I don't buy this today, it's not gonna be here tomorrow.
Correct.
But on VV, it's not like that. On VV,
Right.
if I don't buy it today, I'll still find it tomorrow because they got a search bar. It's not like you're gonna. So the FOMO needs to hit different on the digital stuff because it doesn't disappear. In the real world, it disappears. And sometimes we like to correlate that, and the FOMO kicks in. If I don't get it now, I'm gonna miss out. But things on the blockchain don't just disappear like that. So I think we're always gonna be able to go back and hunt it down if we really wanted
Right,
it.
right. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, man. It definitely is different. Yeah.
But everybody
Definitely is
plays different,
different.
you know.
All right, man. Well, yeah, I just wanted to get your perspective on that. See if what you think I should do. Should I just grab the Venom now? If I'm really moon boying on Iron Man and really feel like I need it, should I just buy it now? But I think you kind of like, you got my head back where it needs to be. The reality is there's so many editions of Iron Man that all it takes is like a crazy announcement of something, and a bunch of people are gonna list a couple more, and the
The
price will go
Hulk,
down even
the
more.
Hulk.
There you go. Right, right, right,
As
right.
soon as the,
See?
as soon as the airdrop gets announced, and this is why I'm not really holding Hulks like that. I mean Iron Man, because I kept I'm gonna be so upset if they announce if I paid 200 gems for an Iron Man and they announce an airdrop and it's Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk. People are gonna in his less editions than
Mm,
Iron Man. People are gonna.
mm,
I'm gonna be upset if I bought it for 200 and now I gotta floor it for 110 because that's where
wow.
it's at right now. And
Wow.
so at this point, it's at 110 right now, 114. I saw it last night. If they make an announcement today that Iron Man is going to be under 100 gems, guaranteed. I mean, not financial advice, but it is.
You're,
It has to be. It's
you're
already
right.
struggling. It's been
You're
going
right.
downhill.
Wow.
Now, if I was to buy it back at under 100, I made 100 gems on that move, and that paid for my lethal protector. And I should have waited on the lethal protector. I kind of jumped on him too fast. It's a 1,000 comic book edition, and I thought that they were gonna,
Hey, yeah.
it is what
It
it
could have
is.
went either way, bro.
It
That's
could have
one of
went
them
either way.
things where you wait till tomorrow and it'd be 400. You like, oh man, and that's happened many a time. Not
So
to say it
something,
won't come back down, but something that's low in addition like that, where people buy them and probably gonna want to hold them. Like you never know where it's gonna go. So I
yeah,
think you made the right move, even though it went down. And on top of that, you was able to DCA with it. That's the ultimate position to be in because bro, I can't tell you how many rares I have right now. Like I am the rare master, bro. Like I don't know why Vivi keeps giving me rares. Then the prices be too good. But yo, there was rares I bought 2, 3 months ago for 7 to 8 gems, and now they're at 13, 14 gems. So it's like you looking to double your money. That's it right there. And I don't think like I'm looking at the scarcity on certain books, bro. There's only like 9 rares left, 9 ultra rares left. You know, 20 uncommon. I'm like, yo, this is getting crazy.
yeah. But as
This
as
is
soon as
without
there's
burning.
any movement, everybody's gonna come out and start listing because people have a
Right,
bunch of comics. People have been stacking.
right,
So somebody has 200 of that comic. So if there's only four in the market, as soon as they start moving up, he's gonna drop a few. And then somebody else is gonna drop a few, and the floor is gonna stay down there until we have a reason to hold.
right,
And
right.
there's no real reason to hold right now. I mean, I hold a lot of stuff because, I mean, obviously I can't sit here and just start flipping all my collection. But as far
Right.
as me going for drops, I usually sell them on the day of, especially
Yeah,
if I get something good,
yeah,
because
you do.
I could always go back and get it a month later.
Right.
And the thing is, I hate feeling like I'm losing. So if I get something on the drop and it goes up to 300 gems, it's like, oh, I'm gonna let this go because what goes up must come down. and
Man.
and it's like that with everything. And
It is,
I learned
man.
that last year, man. This whole year, I don't, man, I have not been holding. I mean, I do go back and buy stuff. Like, what's a good example of stuff that I
But
got
that's
back?
different than holding and wait until it gets to the bottom and then you can't sell it. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of any collectible. Oh, the Croc battle statue. I just went bought. See. Now I'm going back to that piece. I got two of them right now. Now I'm going back to that, and now I'm holding it because
Like,
that has reached the floor.
that's the bottom. That's
That has
the bottom.
exhausted his
It's below
options.
list price, right? It's below retail price, even, right?
Yeah, this has been beat
Wow,
up. This ain't going lower. It could possibly go lower, but now it's safe
bro.
for me to buy it. Now I'm like,
I,
okay,
I
there's
don't,
an
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say on some financial advice because it's not. But I think that the killer crop is the best, one of the best investments you can make right now. Want to know why? Because the true edition size, has yet to be revealed. Because during that drop, that was when they knew about bots and they were supposedly locking collectibles in botted accounts, and there was a ton of those that got bodied. So those are locked
mm,
up. So that edition size is way, and
yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm really bullish on that piece. I'm really bullish on that.
Say
Something
that
else
again.
that's no, I said I'm really bullish on that Batman versus Killer Croc. It's one of my favorite pieces on the app.
Mine too.
One of my favorite pieces. Somebody's making a good point. I'm Sniper, but let me read this. I am playing Hulk Game 2. May need to floor one of my tots to get it, depending. Sold an epic Superman on Palm for 1,300 a few days ago, so I can
Mm,
put some more into VV and crypto. That's right,
mm,
Fogue. That's
that's
right.
a powerful.
Okay, so Mouse. So there is those drops though. There is those drops that just start moving and don't come back down.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Morales, Luke Skywalker, right? But then again, even those come back down. Even Miles Morales came back down from his original
It
pump.
did. It did.
So
Right.
if we go look at the NFT tracker, I gotta get out of here actually, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
I
take
got
a
to
look at.
that too, man.
I'm just gonna look at this NFT tracker real quick, and I'm gonna put Miles, and we're gonna go take a look at this Miles Morales NFT. We should look at the secret rare. No, that's a little bit too off. We're gonna look at the rare. And let me put this on the screen just to look at the price action on this piece. Oh, hold on. Yo, yo, yo. Gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of hard. Is that what it says?
Uh,
Kind of odd. Yeah, no bacon from no whatever. What's up, yo? Um can I call you back in 5 minutes? I'll call you back in two. Damn. All right. Let's look at this really quick. Okay, so let's look at the 90 days. And then this item has it been done for on 180? Oh, this just started going up. But look at
mm,
this. Let's look at the all. Let's look at the all. I mean, even when you look at when it dropped in the middle of October, right?
mhm.
And the drop price was 50 gems. Floor price 209, 273. So it's been fluctuating, but look, it went down to 205 2 weeks after that crazy pump of 273. It went down to 205, and then it went up to 299, and then it went back down to 229. So it's been creating a new floor as it's been going up. So this is a real healthy collectible right here. Real healthy collectible, but you still see your spikes and your dips, right? And I think that the game is to try to obviously purchase it in the bottom and sell it on top. If you've been able to do that with the Miles Morales, I mean, you'd have to be a genius to do that.
Yeah.
But there's
That's
always a retraction. There's always a retraction. But yeah, Miles Morales is a special piece. We can't really compare that to the rest of the gang, right?
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here, okay, man. Enjoy your day, bro. You know, everybody out there, enjoy your day. Make the best of the weekend, man.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Doc, for joining us. And I'll talk to you next time, man.
You know it. You
Yeah,
know.
peace, yo. That's right. That's right, man. That's right. How's everybody feeling, man? Are you guys having fun? I think we're going to get out of here. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It is easy and it is free. If you guys like free stuff, go ahead and hit the link in the description. There is a free NFT going down. Green Lambos not going down. I know the Green Lambos is good. Thanks for the stream. Later Arcade. Hand purple, blue face, sniper. I can't see what that means, but it's probably an emoji. Let me go look at it. Oh, can't look at it. There you go. Let me look at me. Boom. Oh, I see what it is. Oh, I see the piece. Thank you, Sniper. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sniper. I appreciate you. That's what we're looking at right there. Thank you, Sniper. I appreciate you. A winner, Sniper.
You win!
That's right. That's right. Everybody, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It is easy and it is free. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going for the little prints. If you guys are, and what do you guys do during drops? Do you guys sell? Do you guys hold? Let me know in the comments down below. I would like to know. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.